Y'all read my shirt. People, not a big fan. How y'all doing today? I'm coming to you and making a video about the DSM-5 personality disorder. I love talking about psychology. This is my field. I like uh, observing people. I like talking about personality disorders. I like reading about different mental disorders. I just like to observe people that I know and have been knowing for years, and being able to go through the DSM-5 and say, hey, this right here is the reason why that person is the way they are, because they have a personality disorder or a mental illness. And there's so many people that's walking around here that have these mental illnesses, personalities or / personality disorders, and they have been undiagnosed, and they use drugs and alcohol as buffers to try to make the symptoms and the situation, the things that's going on with their mental illness, and how their behavior, they just using drugs and alcohol to just use, like I say, as a buffer, just to cover it up. In reality, they need professional help. But just like alcoholic that has to go to AA meeting and admit they have a problem, and this is a choice, and a will has a lot to do with how the person is able to have victory over their addictions or their mental illness. You don't take your medication, things happen. There's consequences. You do things. The reason why a lot of people are homeless, a lot of people are in mental, in penitentiary or in the mental institution. Some have been misdiagnosed. Some people are just psychic as hell. And people just, no one's going to be able to understand them. And unbelievably, I can kind of see that, depending on the individual, of what they say the symptoms were, what is going on. So like I said, I like to observe people. I study people. I read books about mental illness almost every day. I have a library full of books about psychology and mental disorders. Believe me, I had to study because I had to figure out a lot of things that were going on in my environment, the way I grew up, the community, how these people socialize, what was pushing them to be this way. And it was a lot of things were repetitive over and over and over again, not only on the spiritual level, generational, but what was going on with them genetically, mentally, what's going on with these people. And so I just happen to be, have a gift of being observant. And it takes a person that really kind of like has some intuition, want to be to themselves a lot like me, and want to research things. I've really researched a hell lot of things, believe it or not. But okay, let's get on into it. I just wanted to give a little background, because I get excited talking about psychology and mental disorders and things. Yeah, it's something that I enjoy talking about. And there's people out here like myself that just, this is their thing. This is what we like to do. Okay, this is from the DSM-5. A lot of us, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm not gonna read the whole book. You can get your own, purchase your own book. I think the books cost about $100, sometimes $169 to $189, depending on what. But you can get them up to $400 to $600, depending on what book that you get. I have one. I have two, actually, two DSMs. 5. I got one when I was in psychology, going to college to get my psychology degree, and I do have a psychology degree, and I do counseling on my website at melbapeachcandle.com, where I sell my candles, and I have where you can set an appointment for some sessions. I have 1 hour sessions. I have you can do one pay every week and set one up. And I do have it set at 8 sessions. If you know you're going to need me for 2 months, I got it for the 8 week. And also I got it up to 16 weeks. And I do professional ways and figure out what's going on with you. And we'll do the steps. And just go to my website and read how I go through the steps and procedures and the counseling to help you figure out not only mentally but spiritually what may be going on with you. And I do also do astrological chart readings, birthday. I can pull your chart and give you some information about yourself through your birth chart. And I really highly do recommend, everybody needs to know that. So I'm kind of like, I deal with the psychology, also look at what the universe says about me, and I try to find solutions to problems to help people be a better human being on this earth and figure out. In order to figure that out, you're going to have to tap in to being a spiritual person. I ain't talking about no religion. I'm talking about spiritual. Sometimes people have to go through religion to get spiritual, because as a kid, I did that. But when I grew up, I knew it was more than what met the eye with that. And I'm just going to keep it at that. But okay, let's go ahead and get it on into the personality disorders. And okay, I wanted to say this too. Y'all know I sell candles. Before I forget about saying that, I sell candles at melbapeachcandle.com. I do my counseling and I do my astrology charts reading over there. You can book an appointment online. And also, guys, I need your support. Well, on my YouTube channel, I have 2 YouTube channels. One where I'm going to talk about psychology, a little bit of astrology and relationships. Y'all see I post about relationships a lot. If you feel like I'm the person that you like my information, please support me and go subscribe to my channel. It's Melba Kennedy on YouTube. And then I have a business page where it's Melba Peach Candle Company, where I'm going to do DIYs, and I post all my new products that I'm doing, and I show you what I have new, me making my candles, what kind of candles and all that. And I really appreciate your support. So let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all, how y'all doing? How the world treating y'all? How the universe is treating y'all? You know, it's been a full moon. I've been really going through a lot. I done had so much good stuff happen to me, and seem like just the little things that I want to achieve is what's been nitpicking at me. But it really don't be nothing. It's just I got to be patient. But I am so thankful, and I have so much gratitude for what's going on in my life. I can't say that I'm in need of anything, but just me being me, just wanting to have everything. I got to get over this being everything perfect, and I just got to wait on something. So that's always been going on me, but everything just been great. Like again, I'm very excited about the change that are occurring in my life. I've been working on a lot behind the scenes. Believe me, I'm grabbing everything that I want in life and making me happy. I'm ready for this vacation that I got going, that I've been looking at. I'll get more details about that. And I'm looking at a location for my to get me a candle store. I got a lot of events coming up. So I've got new products that I got a men's line coming, y'all. I got a men's line. I already got all the fragrances for the men, and they're going to be black candles, and it's going to be dope. Believe that. But anyway, I got a lot going on with me. And so let me go ahead and get into it. And let me quit rambling, but we're going to talk about personality disorders. The first one I want to talk about was the personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder. People get this one mixed up a lot. They think it's a person that don't want to be bothered with people. They don't want to talk to people. Now, there is a disorder that fits that description, but this one here is not yet. Antisocial disorder is more about like a rebellious person, and they've been like this before they hit the age of 15, but actually they're rather defiant. They don't like to go by rules, then in their home with their parents, in school, any adult. They're very disrespectful at a very young age, rebellious. You remember in school, them people that smoking cigarettes at age 9, 10, 11, 12, smoking weed and cigarettes and stealing. These are these antisocial personality disorders. They are habitually being rebellious all through their life. And basically, they have a lack of empathy. This is from the DSM-5. They have a lack of empathy with a disregard for rights and others. Deceitful, impulsive. They're very impulsive people, and irresponsible. And I had wrote some more about them. I forgot to uplift it and print this stuff off, but I can go ahead and let's freestyle this about these people. These people here, these antisocial people, they have no regards for people's feelings. They're going to do what they're takers. They're going to take whatever they have to from an individual. They're going to take, they're going to steal, they're going to lie, they're going to deceive. They're going to basically just do whatever they have to do for themselves. I really think that most of them, in which the DSM says this, a lot of these people are also have a narcissistic personality disorder. It goes along with the antisocial personality disorder. They had a very disruptive, dysfunctional childhood. Most of these people, like I said, their school dropped. You remember the kids in school that never was at school? They were always playing hooky. They were always in truancy. These are these type of kids. This is what's going on with them. They have an antisocial personality disorder. Especially, these things occur before the age of 15. That's what it was. This is what it is. And that's a cluster B in the DSM. And this is another cluster B. It's called a borderline personality disorder. More women have this than men, by the way. And basically, they're unstable self-image, chronic feeling of emptiness. They feel empty. Let me tell you an example of this after I get done. Instability or interpersonal relationship. Interpersonal relationship, affective instability, self-harming behavior, hypersensitivity to rejection, and fear of abandonment. That movie, Fatal Attraction, back in the 80s, that woman had a borderline personality. Remember, she was cutting herself, talking about she was going to kill herself, and she was very impulsive in the elevator scene. I mean, it don't take nothing. They have fun. They be fun at first, but they crazy. You get them back home, you really get ready to go. They talking about they going to hurt themselves. Come to find out, that crazy woman had went overboard, sending him crazy messages with tapes, and broke in his house and did all kinds of crazy stuff. That is a borderline personality disorder. And what I know, when I was in school, and my instructors that dealt with these type, they said they did not want to deal with them at all. If you want them always in the classroom, and like these ladies that showed their breasts and they low cut in the classroom, inappropriate dress wear. They also are very inappropriate what they dress. Narcissists and borderline personality, they always got a lot of perfume and cologne on. You smell them before you see them. This what be going on with these people. Yeah, my nose is. But just think of Fatal Attraction. That's a borderline personality disorder. Okay, the next one is called an avoidant personality disorder. A feeling of inadequacy, hypersensitivity to rejection, social inhibition, despite and despair form are close to interpersonal relationships. They just don't want to be, they don't have no interpersonal relationships. Everything just basic. They probably will fight you if you try to overstep those boundaries with them. They don't want to be bothered. They just don't want to be rejected by nobody. They don't want to be bothered with nobody. I could see them, probably type of people, I could see I know this is what they do. Like, if a guy, He know he's not available. He don't want to be bothered with you, but maybe when something happened at night, some woman just kept on wanting to get to know him, and they had sexual relationship, and he'll immediately put her ass out the house. This is the personality disorder. Nobody does this unless there's something going on with them. They want them out. The next one is a cluster C as well. It's called dependent personality disorder. You poor Libras. That's all let's get to astrology. Oh gosh. Inability or extreme difficulty making own decisions, over relying on others, submissiveness, feeling of inadequacy, avoidance of confrontations. That's the dependent personality disorder. Basically, they're ass kissers. They don't want no drama. They just avoid everything. They just people that just don't have no balls about themselves. None of that. See a lot of this dependent personality disorder in both men and women. I've seen it in both. The next one is a narcissistic personality disorder. We all know about these narcissistic ones. Oh, they're nasty, yucky people. I can't stand narcissistic people. They're mean, they're hateful, they're envious, they're jealous. They destroy people's lives. They lie, they cheat. They are sexually have sexual addiction problems. They are just crazy. They ruin people's lives for a lifetime. A relationship is their playground. This is the devil's playground. That's what they are. They are devil to a relationship, and they go to multiple relationships over and over and over and over. They go from one relationship to another. These people really, at the end of the day, these people are sitting up in the nursing homes with nobody there that want to be bothered with them, and they brought it all on themselves. So let me get into the description, and they need admiration, a grandiosity in speech and behavior, lack of empathy. They don't have any empathy for others. Interpersonally exploitive, arrogant, haughty, manipulative, envious of others, associations with special people. They only want to associate with special people that they feel like are important or on a higher status. Most people they want to deal with, they got money, or they figure a way they're going to try to take their money or get in to get their money. That's what kind of people they want to be around, that they think are very important. A celebrity would be they would love being around celebrities all day, every day. They have a me-first attitude, fantasies about unlimited success, brilliance, etc. And admiration required in excess amounts. They need admiration all the time. They want somebody to talk to them, tell them how good they look. They want you to talk about the clothes or everything about them. They need constant. They need energy from you all the time, because they don't have it. They don't have this. Narcissist people are just yucky people. Just yucky. But guess what? You got to know what you're dealing with and avoid these type of people. And pick up on them and reject them immediately. If they know that you know what they are, they don't want to bother you. I don't have any problems with narcissists, because I know I see them a mile away coming. You got to know what you're dealing with. You got to use your intuition, and don't let it falter you. You stick with it when you meet these people. Don't be online talking about them 24/7. We know we know what they are. But guess what? You got a problem too, because you let them make a fool out of you. You got to be a volunteer to let them do this to you. That's who they're going to pick up on. That's who they want to get in your house. That's who they want a relationship. I wouldn't even call them a relationship. You can't call a narcissist, because it's always going to be one-sided. You're going to always be the giver, and they're going to be taking. what they want to is to get someone that's very insecure. They don't love themselves, but they there to teach that person that lesson. So they have their purpose in life. They have their purpose too. Everybody does. They teaching your ass a lesson about you. Okay, the next one is a histrionic personality disorder. This is excessive attention-seeking behavior and emotionally often excessive, impressive, and shallow. Be the pretty girls, always taking pictures, always needing attention, constantly needy. That be those histrionic personality disorders. And that is a cluster B. Okay, the next one is a cluster C. It's obsessive compulsive personality disorder, preoccupation with details and rules, excessive organization, perfectionism, orderliness, miserliness. They're misers, rigidly and stubborn people. That's an obsessive compulsive personality disorder. You know, OCD. They somebody that's always cleaning up all the time up after people. That's crazy. That's a disorder. Neat freaks. The people that you look in their cabinet, they got them in alphabetical order. Their clothes is in color coded all the time, and if you mess with that, they're gonna blow the hell up. These people here, that's called obsessive compulsive personality disorder. My question is, can you live with that? My mother had OCD. She was a neat freak. We can live with that because hell, they always cleaning up my room. I didn't ever have to clean my room up or anything. She had OCD. It depends on what kind they have. Now the cleaning up kind, you probably can live with that, but it can get kind of frustrating. You wake up in the middle of the night. Well, I wake up in the middle, she moving furniture and pictures around. And this happened at least once or twice a month, all the time. And then you got to get up in the middle of the night and help push stuff. It just depends. I'm just giving an example that happened in my life. But she was clean and she was neat. The next one's a cluster A paranoid compulsive personality disorder, excessive distrust and suspiciousness of others, pathological jealousy, interprets action as demeaning, threatening, explosive, ideal references, believe coincidences or in events have strong personal significance. They're paranoid. Oh my gosh. Now I don't think I can deal with that. I don't know about y'all, but somebody paranoid as hell, I can't scare the shit out of me. Dealing with them people, but it's some people right here is just paranoid as hell. They ain't even on no drugs or nothing. They just paranoid. The next one is a schizoid personality disorder. Now, this is one that's been misinterpreted. People just miss the definition for antisocial. Now, this one here is the one. They have a detachment from social interactions and without desire for close interpersonal relationship, restricted and affected. They don't want to be bothered with nobody, period. When I say period, they do not want to be bothered with your ass at all. Okay. The schizoid typo personality disorder. It's a little, if any, desire or enjoyment of having close relationships, including family. They don't care about none of that. Now, I was reading this one time when I was in school. I was like, dang, I don't know about this in mine because I sure in the hell I don't want to be bothered with them, but I have reasons, okay? But yeah, that's one of them. Chooses solitude in both professional and personal life. If they able to go to work and they by themselves, that's what they're gonna choose to do. They prefer to be by themselves. They don't want to be around nobody. They don't want to work with nobody. So they have a job where they be alone and work by themselves. They gonna choose solitude over everything. They lack of or no interest in sexual intimacy with anyone. These virgins that are 45 and 50 years old, probably a schizotypical personality disorder. They don't care about sex. They don't want sex. They could give to whatever. They don't care about sex. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to do it. They can live without it. They don't want nobody touching them. Period. When they say they don't want people not a big fan, like on my shirt, they mean that shit. They mean it. Limited pleasure in activities. They don't care nothing about activities. They probably are couch potatoes, watch TV. Got a lot of dogs and cats in the damn house. That's what they're gonna do. Few, if any, close friends other than immediate family members. If they can get along with them or want them around. Seems indifferent to praise or criticism. They don't care about that either. I don't know how they do that either. I care if somebody criticizing me. They don't care about praise or criticism, none of that. A flat affect and often present as emotional, cold, or detached. They seem cold or detached people. Where y'all Aquarius is at. And later in life, having these disorders and an increased chance of developing schizophrenia in later life. They have a chance of developing schizophrenia later in life. And these are all the personality disorders in the DSM-5. Again, if y'all like my content and y'all want me to continue to do this, please support me. Go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Melba Kennedy, where I'll be doing more videos on personality disorders, relationships, kind of more on the spiritual. I talk about spiritual subjects and a little astrology. I like talking about astrology, but because it helped me to find out who I am, and I've been studying a little bit here, a little bit there with the psychology for, I'm gonna say, since 2009, and so yeah. I still got a lot more to learn, though. I'm not no expert, but I can tell you about your chart, a little about your chart, and through the teachers that taught me, and I have my books and my notes, but I'm still learning. I'm gonna be learning till the day I leave this earth realm and go on to my next destination. But anyway, yeah, please support me. Go to Melba Kennedy on YouTube, and then my business page. Support me at Melba Peach Candle. My website, support me there at melbapeachcandle.com. And I will be posting some more videos, and I appreciate y'all. And as y'all know, at the end of all my videos, I say, with people, treat them the way you want to be treated. And come with everybody with good intentions, and leave everyone better than when you found them. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care of yourselves. Peace.